What's up, everybody? My name is Parasite. Welcome back to the Jose Mourinho Challenge with Sporting. Today, we take on Inter Milan in the Champions League semi-final. Both legs of the semi-final will be in this episode. We played 3 games since that quarterfinal win over Leipzig. 2 league games and a Touch to Portugal match. We first started off against Belenenses in the league, beat them 2-0. Guilherme Santos, Oscar Gonzalez, both getting goals. Then we played Braga in the second leg of the Touch to Portugal semifinal. We beat them 3-1 in the home leg, and we beat them 4-0 in the away leg. Tabata getting a goal, Sesko getting a brace, Quintana getting a late goal. We then played Moreirense in the league, and this was the game to win us the league. We won the game, we won the league. It was that simple. And we won the game, we won the league. We even did it with a rotated squad. I almost had an entire backup squad with this Inter Milan match coming up. Like, we just needed a win from any of these last 4 league matches. I felt like we're going to be all right there. So I felt like I could rotate, and we could. We won 4-1 even with the rotated squad. The only starters I played were Sesko and Gonzalez because I wasn't sure who to start for this Inter match. Because like against Belenenses, Gonzalez scored. Against Braga, Sesko got a brace. They've both been in really good form. So I'm like, okay, let's have them both play against Moreirense and the better man win. And Sesko did get a goal, but it was assisted by Oscar Gonzalez. So that didn't help me at all. Fortunately, well, not fortunately, but then Oscar Gonzalez got injured, and that pretty much settled it for me because he's actually not going to be available for this game. So it's going to be Sesko. So I'm not too unhappy with that. He's been playing really well recently. He had a really like a 7-8 game stretch where he was just not doing anything, but he's gotten back in some goal scoring form. He's playing very well. Hopefully he continues that today in this Champions League semifinal, our 3rd ever Champions League semifinal in this save, and the best chance we've had to win it and get to a final. Last 2 semifinals we played Manchester United, who went on to win it, and then Liverpool, who went on to win it. But we've got a good record against Inter. We've played them quite a few times in this competition, not at this stage, but we played them quite a few times. We've done pretty well against them. I don't think we've lost against them yet. So now I've got 2 games against them in the semifinal with a chance to get to our first Champions League final of the save and the first Champions League final in the history of Sporting. They've been to 1 Europa League final and back in 2005, and they lost it to CSKA Moscow, I think. And obviously they've been to 1 Europa Conference League final with me in my first season with them, and we won it. So we have gotten to a European Cup final, but a little bit less prestigious than the Champions League final, just slightly. We beat Trabzonspor in the final. You're not going to see that in the Champions League. So, Inter Milan, we start off with the home leg. And other than Oscar Gonzalez and Pedro Gonçalves, we have the full team available to us. Gonçalves out for another 4 to 9 days. So I think he will be back just barely for the second leg. He might not start, but he's almost assuredly going to be on the bench as long as he's fit enough to be. And then Oscar Gonzalez is only out for 1 to 4 days. So he will definitely be back for the second leg. Whether he will start or Sesko will start will kind of depend on how he plays this match. So the starting lineup, we're going with this 4-3-3. We are at home. We've played well against them before. I think we can play this. We've looked pretty good in it recently as well, especially against Leipzig. So I've got Karna, Thiago, and Sesko up top. Nunez, Tabata takes the spot of Gonçalves in the midfield. Polina behind him. Dean, Gusto, Ruan Inacio, Harazo in net. So we are almost as full strength as we can be. We're playing very well. Now we need to keep doing that because this is the biggest match of the season. These next 2 matches are the biggest matches of the season. This is our best chance. This might be our best chance of getting to a Champions League final. We need to take advantage of it. We're doing well, and we're on a good run. So let's keep that going, shall we? I know this is a Champions League semifinal, but that doesn't mean you have to take this match differently than any of the others recently. Yes, you're going to have to perform at your best, but that's what I expect from you in every single match, no matter the competition, no matter the opposition. So really, nothing changes. We've been playing really well, so we just need to keep that going. Keep executing at a high level. Keep taking your chances. If we do all that, we will set ourselves up in a good position for the return leg.
Both teams come into this one in good form. How do you rate your chances ahead of kickoff?
We're going to have to be at our very best to get them to today. Inter as good as they come. Will certainly be able to cause us 1 or 2 problems. We just need to make sure to stick to our style of play and execute at a high level.
The first goal is crucial, right?
I'm hopeful for a strong start and a positive approach, sure.
How will you look to build on an impressive performance last time out against Moreirense?
We always want to keep playing well and doing the best we can. That's much easier after good performance. And that was a big match for us as well. We won the league by winning that game. Hopefully it gave us some good experience to bring into today. 18 minutes in, we've had the better of the play so far, just not a goal just yet. We're not going to get one right there either. Lucas Dean's ball looked pretty good, but ended up curling a little bit too much. And found the hands of the Inter Milan goalkeeper. But we do win from the goal kick. Bruno Thiago plays it back to João Palhinha, back to Gonzalo Inacio, into Mateus Nunes. Crosses the ball all the way out to Malo Gusto. I love when Malo Gusto's on the ball. He always seems to make stuff happen. Tabata, Gusto. Ball in from Gusto. Back post, Luca Carna. Oh, he nearly puts it in at the back post. We've got another highlight quickly after, though. 21 minutes in, basically. João Palhinha is going to find Inacio. Back to João Palhinha. We are dominating this match to start, but we need to turn that domination into goals. Benjamin Sesko. Can he find the pullback? He goes back to Malo Gusto. Carna back post. Heads it again. This time he hits the post. Dude, we need to score a goal here. We've got a corner. I think we're going to see it. Who's taking this? Bruno Tabata, I think. It is Tabata to put it in. Far post. Sesko heads it over. 41st minute. Inter Milan are going to start with the ball, but we are pretty good at intercepting this. It is hard for teams to play through us. Bastoni. Look for Husamawa. Dropping deep to pick it up, but he gets intercepted. There it is. Lucas Dean. He's going to push forward. We've got men flooding into the box. He finds Carter, who finds Thiago. How is that not the first goal of the game? How did Alex Murray save that? That should have been 1-0 Sporting. We're going to go into halftime absolutely dominating with a 0-0. This can't keep happening, especially when you're in a Champions League semifinal. We're going to have a free kick, but we're not even going to see it. And that's probably going to be how the half ends. An absolutely dominant performance, but not nearly enough of our shots on target. One clear-cut chance, and I don't know if we even saw it. We didn't really see any great chances for us. I guess the one for Bruno Thiago, that was probably the clear-cut chance, and we probably should have scored it. I don't like what I just saw from this team. We dominated the play. We had absolutely no end product. That cannot happen in a match of this significance, especially with it being your home leg. We don't know what to expect when we go to Italy, so we're going to have to turn up our performance in this second half. We cannot dominate this entire game and get nothing from it. That cannot happen. I got our first highlight of the second half. 48 minutes in. Lucas Dean looking for the back post. Sesko hits the crossbar. The second time we've hit the woodwork this game. We've got a highlight 64 minutes in. We've continued to dominate this game, but we've seen absolutely nothing in the second half. 64th minute, though. Ruan's bringing it forward. It's going to find Malo Gusto. It's going to take a moment of brilliance from somebody. We've got the players to do it. They're just going to have to do it. Benjamin Sesko. Bruno Thiago. Going to run the defense. Hold up the ball. Finds Benjamin Sesko. Absolutely awful finish, though. He had so much space at the far post. He tries to beat him near post. Didn't stand a chance. We will see the corner, though. Tabata's put it in, but Inacio can't win it. It's going to fall to Bruno Thiago. Back to Tabata. Got men flooding into the box. Ruan. That's never going to come off, but he did get a corner from it, at least. So we're going to have another chance from this corner. 65 minutes in. We need to get a goal quickly. Tabata, near post. Sesko. That would have been nice, but another good save from Alex Murray. Now they're going to look to counterattack on us. Chukwueze should be getting this, though. Nope. No one's going for it. We got everyone back, but Chukwueze finds his only man in the box. And they nearly get lucky. The shot gets deflected, and it goes to the head of one of their strikers, and he almost put it in the back of the net. We've got 5 minutes left. I've had to make a few changes. I've gone attacking. We have to get a goal. We 150% have to get a goal. We can't go into the away leg 0-0. Like, we are not setting ourselves up in a very good position if that's the case. We've dominated this match, but it's just another one of those games where we dominate and yet cannot freaking score. I don't understand. So our complete forwards have gone on an attack. Tabata's moved to attacking midfielder. Vigo's come on as a box-to-box for Palhinha. Santos has come on for Mateus Nunes because he was awful. And then I've taken off Inacio because he's on that yellow. Brought in Niakate. We're on attacking. We're still playing our higher tempo play. We're creating chances with it. We just cannot freaking finish. And it might cost us another chance at a Champions League final. 4 minutes left. We need a highlight. It's almost comical that, we might miss another Champions League final because of a complete and utter inability to take chances. Dominated the match. 4 minutes left. Give me a highlight. Give me a freaking highlight. We've got one. It's going to start with the corner, though. I don't love that. And they're going to clear it. We're going to have to win this. We do. Guilherme Santos finds Daniel Weigl. Keep calling him Julian. Malo Gusto. We need a goal here. We 150% need a goal. Sesko. Carna. How do you miss that? We are the biggest bottlers I've ever seen. That had to be a clear-cut chance. That was a freaking tap-in, and he puts it wide.
dude, if any one highlight encapsulates this team, that is it. That is it. This entire match, we've had over 10 shots on target. Can't score any of them. We had a tap in the final minutes, and we put it wide. And if they score here, it'll just be perfect. It'll just be the cherry on top. They're even wasting time. We're not going to have another attack, so this is the game. If they score here, we're pretty much out. Our ball in. Terrible ball in. Kick this long, Carazo. We don't have time. 0-0. Freaking 0-0. I'm extremely disappointed. We should have won this match based on the chances created. And the fact we didn't do so is unacceptable. You have made things extremely hard on yourselves. We're going to have to see massive improvement if you want to win this second leg and get to this final. That is so frustrating. Biggest match of the season, and Prime Sporting shows up. Double-digit shots on target, 0 goals. I don't understand why this keeps happening, and I don't know how to fix it. Because it seems like it was fixed. We're scoring goals for fun, and then 12 shots on target, however much it was, 0 goals. And now we have to go away to Inter and win, something we are yet to do. All right, well, it's all down to this. Once again, we are 1 game away from a Champions League final. But once again, we are in a very bad position to get into that final. We have played Inter Milan 3 times in Italy. We've drawn 2 and lost 1. If that's going to be the case again, we are not going to be in the final. We're going to be watching it from the couch, like everyone else, once again. So it's going to take the best performance we've seen against them away from home if we're going to actually get to this final. And if we don't get to this final, I don't know what I'm going to do. This is the easiest chance we might ever get. We might ever get of getting to the final. It's still not going to be easy to win it because the other match, both legs have been played, and surprise, an English team's in the final. Man City beat Bayern. So it's very, very likely that an English team is going to win the Champions League once again. That'll make, what, every single season of this save. But we have a chance of stopping it. But we have to beat Inter away from home first. We did just play a league match against Gil Vicente. Obviously, it meant nothing to us. We've already got the League One up. But it meant a lot to Gil Vicente. We played a rotated squad, and we still beat them. 2-0. And that meant that they dropped to 3rd, and Benfica jumped to 2nd. They control their destiny when it comes to actually finishing 2nd. So we actually helped them out, which I don't like, but I don't know. Actually would have been, that's actually pretty significant, because it means that if Gil Vicente is going to make the group stage, they have to go through the qualifiers, which if Benfica was in that position, I feel pretty good about them being able to do that. Gil Vicente, on the other hand, not as highly. So our coefficient might not be quite as good as it could have been if Gil Vicente do finish 3rd. But that won't mean anything if we win the Champions League this year. So hopefully we can just do that and not have to worry about it. But we've got a lot to do if we're going to do that. We are playing the same team, the same formation, the same tactic. Might not be the best idea considering we were just pretty, I was about to say we're pretty awful. We were the much better team. We destroyed them. Destroyed maybe a little bit. But we were the much better team. But I don't know. It's just, this team is just so up and down. Like, you know, they can have 8 shots on target today and have 7 goals, and I would not be surprised. We do have a couple more players that are going to be available on the bench at least. Pedro Gonzalez, he's not fully fit. He's recommended only 45 minutes, so he cannot start, but he's an option off the bench. That could be big. Also, Oscar Gonzalez is back, and he's also an option off the bench. And if Sesko doesn't perform, or Karna, or Thiago, we definitely have somebody off the bench that can make an impact. Last game, I didn't feel like we really had that. We had Thiago Tomas on the bench, and he's been good for us, but he's literally never produced in the Champions League. Oscar Gonzalez has been in amazing form, scored 23 goals. I trust him a little bit more if I need to bring him on. And then we've got Gonzalez off the bench as well. So we've got game changers off the bench, but we're going to have to do something we've never done. Win away against Inter. The pundits may not believe in us today, but the fans do. So go and make them proud. Once again, we are 90 minutes away from potentially being in a Champions League final. But the performance we saw the last time we played these guys isn't going to cut it. It's going to take your best and nothing but your best. We've been in this situation before, so we know this game is not easy to win. But we also know what it's going to take to win this. Nothing but your best. We're going to stay laser focused from the second the whistle blows to start the match till the second it blows to end it. I will accept nothing less.
Do you hope your team can produce today?
Yeah, I do hope so. And I know we're capable of it. We just need to show that extra bit of quality we didn't in the first leg. But we know we've got it in us. Everyone in this building knows what we're capable of.
What is the thinking behind a sudden change in tactical style during what has been a good run of form?
We're playing the same tactical style we did in the first leg. I know we didn't get the result we wanted in that game, but I thought we performed well. We just didn't execute. That's what's going to take today. First highlight, 12 and a half minutes in. It's going to start with Inter. This match started pretty slowly. Neither team's really done a whole lot, but Inter nearly score. The header from Maxi Gomez cannons off the top of the crossbar and nearly goes over the line. They're going to have this throw in as well. Renan Lodi to throw it in. And he's going to find Maxi Gomez. He's going to go back to Jose Mourinho. Going to run to the middle of the box. He's going to shoot. I mean, the defending there, like, I want to say it was awful, but it was non-existent. We just let him run into the box without any stopping him, and he just puts it in the corner of the net. I don't know. I don't freaking know, dude. We dominated the first game, couldn't score. 13 minutes in, Inter 1-0 up. We're seeing a goal kick now. Haraza's going to play it out to Polina. We're going to look to build from the back. Even though we are playing a higher tempo, we still want to build from the back. Lucas Dean. He's going to look for Luca Carna. Back to Mateus Nunez. Lucas Dean once again. He's going to find Tabata. Please, Tabata. We actually scored a goal, and it's Bruno Tabata. That's probably, if you ask me who to expect to score this goal, he might be towards the very end. I might expect Polina to score before Bruno Tabata. He's never scored a lot. He's assisted a lot, but he's never scored a lot. But he gets a massive goal here. What a ball through for Lucas Dean. And I'll be honest, I had no faith that was going in. I thought it was just going to go wide. Got a free kick near the sideline. Lucas Dean to take it. Whip it in. Good ball. Please, good ball. So Tabata scores the first, and then Mateus Nunez scores a header. Like, what are these goals? I don't think he scored a header in a single game in this entire save. And yet, Champions League semifinal, 1-1, away from home, in Italy, to Inter Milan, and he scores a header from a deep set piece. No, please no. Please no, they don't need this. Perazo, big save. The highlights have come thick and fast at the end of this half. We're getting very close to the end of it. I don't want them to score here. This would be an awful time for them to score. And they nearly do. Perazo makes a big save. Can we score? We're not going to see the highlight, and that's probably going to be how the half ends. Or not. Time is up, ref. Blow the whistle, unless we get the ball back. Blow the whistle. Blow it now. Please be offside. If this is a goal, this is literally the worst possible moment for them to score. Please be offside. Please, for all that is holy, be offside. Thank you. I always love VAR. VAR is the greatest thing ever made. Let's see this. Yeah, he's definitely off. Not by a lot. The right back, Malagusto, almost plays him on, but he was off. So we do go into halftime with the lead. It's been a very close game so far. Of course, we have 6 shots in target, 2 goals, 0.5 XG, 2 goals, even though we had over 2 XG last game, and 0 goals. This team cannot be explained. I don't want even a hint of complacency in your performance. This match is not over. Not by a long shot. I can almost guarantee you there are going to be more goals in this game, but they need to be for us. I thought we did well converting our chances in the first half. We're going to have to be just as good in the second, if not even better. We cannot let up. First highlight, 49th minute. Going to be a throw in for Inter Milan. Down this left-hand side, Renan Lodi. He's going to look for Gomez. He's been the danger man so far this game, Maxi Gomez. Luis Diaz finds Lautaro Martinez, and he scores. And VAR's not going to save us this time. He's onside, and it's 2-2. That was far, far too easy. I don't know how he got it behind our defense so easily. Good ball by Luis Diaz, but we've got to do better there. The back line has to do so much better. I wish we could actually see who was holding him offside, but we've got a free kick, or a corner, Tabata, and that's a pin. That is a nailed-on penalty, and I was almost ready to take off Bruno Thiago. He's on a 6.2, but he's got a very good penalty record for us, and he's got a chance to fix that 6.2 and to give us the lead once more. This is almost a guaranteed penalty. Now the question is, do I give it to Thiago or do I give it to Carna? Carna's played better this game, but like I said, Thiago's penalty record for us is very good. I mean, morale-wise, he seems to be okay. Doesn't seem to be nervous or anything like that, so I think I am going to give it to Bruno Thiago. Might not be the smartest idea, but it's what I'm going to go with. I mean, maybe it's just because he came through our youth academy and I've got a little bit of sentimental reasons for it, but he's going to take it. Bruno Thiago. to give us the lead. Never doubted him. Never doubted him. His penalty record nearly perfect for us. And he scores yet another. His 35th of the season. And now we are back in the lead. 3-2. 72.5 minutes in. We got a free kick. Lucas Dean, I would love to score this. Good save from their goalkeeper, though. We have changed up our tactic a little bit. I've gone to our more possession style. I have moved Polina back to that defensive midfielder still. So he's still in that anchorman role. But we're looking to hold on to the ball. We've done it pretty well so far this game. We've got 53% possession. So if we can just hold on to the ball for the rest of this game, don't give them any chances to shoot, and we win. We're going to see a highlight here, though. I was getting ready to make a sub, but now they're going to be on the counterattack. Lautaro Martinez running at our defense. João Polina on a yellow, dangerous, finds ball through, can't bring him down, can't bring him with the second either, and he hits the post. Oh, the defending there by our center backs was absolutely awful. 2 sliding tackles that did not win the ball, and we nearly conceded because of it. All right, we've got to make changes now. All right, we've got 5 minutes left of added time. We're in the 90th minute with +5 added on. About 5 minutes ago, about the 85th minute, I went to this back 5, which is, normally this middle tactic, but I am using the possession style in terms of the instructions, just with the 5 at the back shape, with Asugo as the defensive midfielder, as that anchor man. You now see Ruan and Franjic in the back line. I've gotten very defensive because, like I've mentioned it before, the way I see this, like it can be like just trying to send everyone back just so I think no one can score. But I also see it as the way it has it in the instructions or in the description. It says it's looking for possession and to frustrate the opposition. And that's kind of what I want to do here. So I'm going very defensive, very low tempo, shorter passing, wasting time, all that. I've gone with our back 5, and I think I'm going to hold on to my last sub. I've got 1 sub left, but the decision is either make a more defensive sub here to look to hold on for these last 5 minutes, and then if they score, like I just have more defensive players on the pitch, which is not ideal, or I hold on to this sub in case they score, and then I can bring on Gonzalez or Oscar Gonzalez and go for this at extra time if that's going to be the case. So I think that's the best decision, to hold on to these subs, because we don't have massive game changers defensively anymore. Like I've brought them on already. Franjic, Asugo. We got like Weigl, who's good defensively as well, but yeah, we've got more of our game changers in the attack. Pedro Gonzalez, Oscar Gonzalez. So I'm going to hold off. I'm going to only do the 2 subs and just cross my fingers we don't concede. And if we do, I've got an answer. So I think that's the best call. Going with this 5 at the back. Looking to hold on to the ball. 5 minutes left. We are 5 minutes away from our first Champions League final. Can I tell them to focus? I did it earlier and I can't do it again yet. All right, 5 minutes away. I'm going to just keep going with this. We've just no highlights. No highlights. That's the opposite of no highlights. That is actually a highlight. I don't know if you realize that, Football Manager. And it's going to start with Inter, and it's nearly a goal. Castrovilli should have done better there. Hits it way over. I thought that was going to be the last one. Surely, stop giving them highlights. Win this. We do. Gusto does very well. Tabata. Back to Gusto. Back to Tabata. Thiago. One more and it's over. Bruno Thiago. He's going to look for Karna, but they've got plenty of men back, which is kind of surprising. But they are going to still counterattack. Luis Diaz over the top. We've got men back, though, too, as well. They got 3 getting into the box. Go all the way back to Barella. There is 2 minutes left. Do not give this up at the very end. Lodi. Oh, terrible ball. And Tabata gets it. Plays it a few times with Asugo. I don't love Asugo on the ball there. Young player. Doesn't play a lot of football. We do eventually clear it. But they're going to keep coming at us. They've got a minute now. Castrovilli. I don't like long highlights. They usually mean goals. And this has been a long highlight. Dodo. Ball in. Ba. Don't know who that is. Might be a regen. And he might have just given Inter the equalizer. 94th minute. Is this their second offside goal? If it is, we probably go to a final. If it's not, I love you, VAR. You're the greatest thing ever invented. Who needs a wheel? We've got VAR. Oh, they're not going to show it? I want to know how close that was. Is that a regen, I'm assuming? Habib Ba? If he is a real player, I've never heard of him before. He is a regen. And he's not good. He's a good dribbler, but he has 6 finishing. He's playing striker for them, and he has 6 finishing. He's fast. I guess the guy's why he's up there. They're looking to counterattack, but still. All right. We've got 15 seconds. Just take the yellow. Just hold on to the ball. Don't let them have it at all. Pretty sure you're not already on them. Yes. Just hold on. Don't even kick it. Just don't kick it. Just don't kick it. That's kicking it. Sugo. Ruan. I don't like this. I might take out play out of the back, even though it might not matter at this point. Yeah, it's not going to matter at this point, but I kind of want to take off play out of the back because it is just scaring me. Brazo, Inacio. Now they're going to show it, but we just won. Yeah, he's very far off. 2 disallowed goals, but we have finally beaten Inter away from home. And we have finally made it to a Champions League final. It only took, what, 7 years? And we're going to have to beat Man City to win it, but, I mean, we're finally there. We've made a step in the right direction. Our 3rd time getting to a semifinal. We lost the last 2, but we win this one, and deservedly so. We were the much better team, especially after halftime. Like, we were good in the first half. We were even better after the second half. I had very little confidence. After that first leg, I had very little confidence, but Bruno Thiago from the penalty spot with what ultimately becomes the winner. Congratulations on reaching the final. You all deserve it. Going in, we knew it was going to take everything we had in us to get through this game, and that proved to be the case. But everybody rose to the occasion. I'm so proud of the heart and determination you showed out on the pitch today. Getting to a Champions League final is a magnificent accomplishment. We all know how difficult it is just to get to this game. But I don't want to just get there. I want to win this. And we know we can. We have shown what we're capable of. We showed that today. But it's going to take everything you showed here and more if you actually want to win this thing. And I know you've got it in you. This has been a long season, but the work's not done. We're not going to win this thing just by showing up and playing well on game day. We're going to put in that kind of effort in every single day from now until that game. That's what it's going to take to win it. And I want you to enjoy this win tonight. You did a lot of work to get here, so you need to celebrate the fruits of your labor. But tomorrow, the work starts.
Not many people would have predicted a Champions League final place for Sporting CP, so how good does this moment feel?
It's a tremendous feeling. Everyone in this building's put in a lot of work to get to this point. We've come close in seasons past, but I'm proud to see the team finally get over the hump and get to this final. But our goal is not just to get there. Our goal is to win it.
It was a difficult tie, but you managed to emerge victorious on aggregate. How do you feel?
I feel like we're 2 teams that showed we deserve to be here. It was a hardly fought match from start to finish, but I wouldn't want it any other way.
Was scoring just before halftime a decisive moment in the context of the match?
I mean, it's always a great time to score, but I don't know if I'd call it a decisive moment. I believe they had a disallowed goal immediately afterwards, so both teams really went into halftime playing well. We finally did it. We have finally made it to a Champions League final. We have faced so much adversity in this save getting here. There were many times I didn't think we could do it. I didn't think it was possible, but we've done it. We have made it to a Champions League final. A lot had to go right. You know, we missed most of the really big boys. Inter are a very good team, but we missed Liverpool. We didn't have to play Manchester United, but we are going to have to play Manchester City. They are in the final. We're taking them on. An English team has won this competition in every single season, but Manchester City hasn't been one of them. It's been Liverpool and United, but we're the club that could possibly stand in the way and end the English dominance in the Champions League final. And I wouldn't want it any other way. There it is. It's in the schedule. Champions League final at the Olympico. It is real. Now we've just got to freaking win it. Taking on Man City. Got that. And we've got a Touch of Portugal final. Obviously one I care about a little bit more than the other. Just slightly. But yeah, I feel like obviously I kind of want to do both these games. But if we beat Man City, I probably will do this Porto match as well. If we lose to Man City, I might need to go and cry, so I probably won't show Porto. But we've won the league already. Don't need to show these games. Benfica, who cares? They're pretenders. It's Man City we're worried about. Man City and Isaac Bergman Johannesson, the $200 million man, is looking to stop us from winning our first Champions League final. I am super excited for this, but I'm also insanely nervous. It has taken so long. We've worked so hard to get here. If we don't win this, I will be absolutely gutted. We just have to get back. If we don't, we just have to get back. But I want to win this. I think we're good enough. I think we are a good enough team to win this game. playing Man City. We played them twice before in the group stage. And we won 1-2-0 and we lost 1-2-1 away from home. So, you know, I think we match up decently well against them. I think we played pretty well in this first leg. Nascio and Sesko with the goals. Obviously, we can't see the match stats, but we can see it for the second leg, though. And they won 2-1. Nobody really played well. Bruno Thiago, though, that was Bruno Thiago like 2 years ago. Bruno Thiago now is another beast. And now we've got Luka Karna as well. I hope you're looking forward to this. Next episode, we will be in a Champions League final. If we win this, I'll be delighted. But it'll be a little bit bittersweet. Because it'll mean we'll be probably leaving. No, definitely leaving Sporting. We know we can get basically any job in Europe. But, I mean, I really enjoy this team. It'll be a little bit sad to see us go to another team. I probably will be bringing a lot of these boys with us, though. But if we lose it, I'll be absolutely gutted. Obviously, it means I stay here, but I will still be absolutely gutted. We've worked so hard to get here. It's been so hard to freaking get here. Now we just need to win it. Hopefully next episode, we'll be putting a trophy right up there. Right there. I want a trophy right there. Hopefully we can win that next episode. If you made it this far, why don't you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. The links to all my socials and my Twitch are in the description. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.